Hey guys, and this is Ray again, and I'm done trading for the day. I do have a few hours on my hands until I decide to start trading again, which is most likely tomorrow, or later tonight, depending on what setup I see in the market. Nevertheless, I wanted to kind of share some thoughts with you guys, as to what it is to become a Forex trader. Now, Forex trading is not an instant process, it's an evolution. Let me repeat that. Forex is not an instant process, it's an evolution. You cannot expect to get mentored or learn a strategy and immediately, boom, you become a Forex trader or a professional Forex trader. It doesn't work like that. If it did, I think everybody would be doing it and everyone would be successful. Beginners to Forex do not even know what they need to know when it comes to traded Forex. They have no idea as what is needed in order to become successful or even to begin that journey of being a Forex trader. Trades are put on without a plan, and beginning trades are usually trial and error experiments. You know, yeah, you will have winning trades, but can you consistently make winning trades? Can you consistently make profit after profit after profit? And that's one of the things that is lacking for a lot of traders. Finding that edge, finding that consistency that is going to lead them to consistent profitability over a period of time or over a long term. So the first stage is of a trader is not knowing what they need to know. Now, the second stage of the evolution of Forex trader is the discovery of indicators and technical analysis. So at this stage, traders, they'll tend to use a dozen different indicators. They'll have more indicators on their chart than you can actually see the chart itself. And indicators are indicators from here. All these indicators here that we're seeing, we have a multitude of them. And traders will load their charts up with all these different type of indicators, expecting to find that winning indicator or that specific indicator that's going to consistently make them money. And it doesn't work like that. So the trading results are not much better, but this stage is characterized as hunting trades. So you get some little experience in the market, and you believe by adding a few indicators, you know an edge in the market, and you're going to start becoming consistently profitable. Then again, think twice. Now, the final stage in the evolution of a forex trader occurs when the trader has sharpened his tools and has acquired an ability to let the market come to him. So, this all boils down to you evolving as a trader. So, you realize that the things you used to do not working anymore or never worked, and therefore you kind of have to think differently when it comes to approaching the market. So, you know, it's a process, guys. It's not an overnight thing. It's not overnight riches. It's not a get rich quick thing. Just like any other profession out there, it takes time, it takes knowledge, it takes experience to get to the level of having profitable trades on a monthly basis or a bi-weekly basis or an annual basis. Doesn't matter. But in order to see your equity curve do this, it takes time. All right, so what I want to do is walk through a few of these trades with you guys and kind of give you give you guys an idea as to how I approach the market. And yeah, maybe giving away a secret or two or a trick or two. I don't really care. Um, so now we're looking at this trade that was done. I believe this one is the euro. So let's go to the Europe here. So this one was actually done and closed this morning. And we closed this trade with a profit of over $786 in this account. Now, how did I actually get into this trade? Now, if you watch my previous videos, you'll hear me talk about patterns, right? And that pattern is double bottoms, double tops, triple bottoms, head and shoulders, you name it, I can find it. But anyway, what I'm saying here is you have to have that level of consistency. And how I got into this trade is the ability to identify this pattern and making some profit from it. So after seeing this profit, this pattern emerge here, which is this head and this double bottom pattern, what I did after that is simply wait for price to break that resistance level, which is here. So this is your ceiling, guys. So this ceiling has to be broken by the market in order for me to take a trade. So it got broken with this candle, and I got in at the close of the candle. Market kind of went sideways for a while, hovering back and forth, came back to retest support, so past resistance becoming support all the way over here until the market rallied. So we got out here for the main fact that to your left you'll see a resistance level, which means there's a likely chance that price is going to stop here or halt here for a while, consolidate as you're seeing here, before either taking a dive back to the downside to retest now this past level of resistance becoming support, or just simply consolidate for a while until eventually it breaks to the upside. So that's the reason why I got into this trade. Now let's move on to the next one. All right, we now have the Aussie. All right, this one was a loss, but let's look at it anyway. All right, so this one was a loss, and what I did with this was a buy. All right, now honestly, I don't even know why I got into this trade, but nevertheless I did, and it actually ended up as a losing trade. I think my rationale behind this was the fact that price was making higher highs and higher lows here. So price broke above this high, pulled back, the market was kind of consolidating for a while. I expected market to hold here below this resistance, below the support level, but it didn't. And the market just went sideways until boom, it dipped, took me out, and then the market made another dip lower and then began to rally. So for this one, I think it's more on time in the market, which I did not do. And I'll tell you this, I'm not perfect. You know, we're human beings, we make mistakes. No matter how good we are at something, you know, we're gonna screw up sometimes. And that's just how the market is. You know, we have to accept losses. Until we're able to accept losses, you'll never ever proceed in becoming a good Forex trader. So losses in Forex, that's inevitable. All right, now let's look at the US yen. All right, so with the US yen, another typical pattern here. Price came down, created a double bottom pattern, market rallied up, breaking this level of resistance, market went sideways, pulled back a tad bit. Now here we identify a tweezer bottom. So these are two tweezer bottoms here. So notice what happened here. Price is actually reacting from this past level of resistance, now becoming support all the way over here. So with that in mind, the market created these tweezer bottoms, and then as price began to rally, I got in on the trade here, and I got out here where the market consolidated for a while, and of course the market still went even higher. But nevertheless, made $900 from this trade. I think that would be that's pretty good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Aussie, 20 cents. Okay, let's pass that one. New Zealand dollar. Let's look back at this one here. I think this was this trade. Okay, yeah, it was this trade. All right, so here we are on the New Zealand dollar. Again, market was trending downwards. Now, be honest with me. You see the market doing this, you're most likely going to go short, right? Okay, well, based on certain information from the market, which I will not divulge at this time, but I was able to identify certain key clues in the market that suggested that price was going to actually go upwards. So again, we had the market created a double bottom pattern here. Market rallied, breaking that level of resistance, and for days, guess what? The market just went sideways until the market dipped into past resistance, becoming support right here. My stop loss, of course, was below these lows, so I stayed in the game. And the market, we got into the trade here. Market dipped a little, and then it rallied up into these levels. Again, looking for areas of resistance and support. That's where I got out of the trade, right around there. So if you notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with one loss. 1, 2, 3. Okay, with all these trades here, you notice there was something in common with all these trades. I looked for a specific price pattern in the market. That's all I did. I looked for a specific price pattern in the market and traded that pattern once that pattern is formed. So whether it's on the upside, turning back to the downside, doesn't matter. I'm looking for a pattern to trade the market. And this is what trading is all about. Identifying patterns that works in your favor. It's all about probabilities, guys. It's all about waiting for the market to come to you and you execute. All right, I was looking at this currency pair and price actually started trending back downwards. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys here would have jumped in on this trade to go short, and hey, it might even work out. I don't know. But my the way I get into the market, or the way I get into a trade, is always waiting for price to pull back. So when price pull back here, let me get this crap out of the way. When price pull back here, after breaking this past level of support, becoming resistance, look what happened. Market created a double top here. Broke support, pulled back. That would have been a good entry to get into the market and exit the trade around here. Now, at this point, could find some level of consolidation because this is past resistance becoming support. So price could actually bounce here, consolidate for a while before probably going lower. But if I was going to get into this trade, I would have gotten in from here, from this high. Not here, not even if price pulls back, I'm not getting in here because I like to catch it at the beginning of a new trend developing. So I like to catch it on a reversal. So if you notice, again, double top pattern, price broke support, boom, get into the trade, go lower. Double bottom pattern, price breaks resistance, pull back, get into your trade, go higher. And I guarantee this. Let me take that back. I'm not going to guarantee anything in Forex. But let me say this. If you consistently look for these type of patterns in the Forex market, you are going to see a difference in your trading account. You are going to see a difference in how you approach the market because now you're actually going to trade less than you're trading at this point because now you have something to look for, which is a pattern. So take it from me, guys. Take the time to understand the market, know how the market works, know how the market reacts around levels of resistance and support. And believe me, you will find it much easier to trade the market than you're actually doing now. Look at it right here. We see where the market again, double bottom pattern. Price rallied, pull back, there, market rallied, hit those level of resistance, market turned, but price still went higher nevertheless. And if you go all the way back on just this one chart, you will see opportunities after opportunities after opportunities with just these patterns. So hopefully you guys got something from this, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment below. I would like to hear your thoughts. If you're seeing this on Facebook, same thing. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts and, open a discussion. So until next time, guys, take care, have fun, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.